It's almost Christmas, my favorite time of the year. It's a month of light, celebration, share time with family and friends, watch silly Christmas movies, read a book, or just reflect about all the memories that this past year has brought.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to film this video for you because December is my favorite time of the year, and I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite things, favorite movies, chocolate truffle, a recipe, gift ideas, all the good stuff.
It's the beginning of December and it's getting cold outside. The city of Florence is magical this time of year, with its beautiful lights and decorations everywhere. And the shop windows and all the beautiful little gifts that we're gonna buy for this season. But this year we're going to Holland for the celebrations, and it's the first time I've been back since we've moved to Italy. We've come from Florence through Paris to Amsterdam by train. And I'm pleasantly surprised by how comforting it is to see all the familiar places that bring back so many memories. As a student in Amsterdam, I used to work on one of the tour boats as a tour guide, which was so much fun because it connected me to the history, since I had to learn everything about the 17th century when Holland was in its golden age, because they were the center of trade in the world, and these canals were dug so the ships could reach the canal houses that served both as homes and workspaces for many of the merchants, and you can still see all of that today when you are on the water. I always found being on the water something magical, and my favorite was working in the evenings when all the lights are out. So if you're visiting Amsterdam in December, this would be my favorite thing to do around Christmas. Another thing I love to do is to go to the theater, which I missed so much during COVID times. Luckily, it's possible again. I also love taking my best friend out to lunch or dinner in my favorite restaurant or cafe and catch up on old times.
I'm in the train to Amsterdam, about to visit a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time, so it's really exciting. And I got myself a nice cup of jasmine tea.
There are great department stores in Amsterdam, one of which is the Bijenkorf, which is fun to visit, but I always prefer the smaller, off-the-beaten-track stores where you can find real treasures and things that you don't find anywhere else. I always love buying jewelry or perfume around Christmas because there's such fun gifts to give, and you can find many of the perfumes, including the perfume I developed myself, Soleares, which is a really nice Mediterranean scent, in my web shop. And next to my own brand, you will find many special organic brands from Italy and France. In Holland, we are staying at a cute little cottage that we rented in the place that I grew up in.
Around the cottage we're close to the dunes and to the forest and the ocean, so I can just go to all my old places and find greenery there for Christmas.
In the forest, I find all the greenery I need to make our place cozy. It's always so fun to unpack all the beautiful ornaments that we have collected over the years. We all pick one, and now they all hold special memories for us. Since we did not have a good oven in the little cottage, I decided to make chocolate truffles, and they turned out so delicious. Since I didn't have a food processor or a mixer, I just chopped the little almonds and the dates into small pieces and then mixed them with all the other ingredients by hand. Obviously, this is a little messy, but it works.
It's quite a messy process, so I recommend wearing gloves and taking off your rings, which I didn't do right now, but it's gonna be fine. You can wash your hands, and I washed my hands really well before, obviously, but still might be a little easier. So now I'm going to put them in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then we can put on the layer of white chocolate, which makes them really cute and delicious. So here we go. Oh, my love.
Oh my goodness, Mauritius.
Choose one. That one is with cinnamon, and the other one is like an Oreo with white chocolate.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll try this. My goodness gracious.
Right?
Fabulous. This is delicious.
What's that? Don't know.
Opening a chocolaterie just in time for Lent. Shameless, isn't it?
Would you like to come in for some chocolate?
What about boycott immorality then?
I really identify with the little girl, the daughter, and because yeah, they've been traveling around and they're trying to kind of ground themselves in this little town in France where everybody's very with a lot of prejudices and, you know, traditional views of the world, and they are kind of like these outsiders that are trying to find their way in there. And kind of the same thing happened to me when I was little. I used to travel a lot with my mom. I had lived already in 4 different countries before I was 6 years old. So, and then we finally settled in the little town that we right now are renting this cottage in. So it's funny because yeah, all of that is in the movie, and then of course the delicious chocolate store which I also identify with because I love cooking and baking and making my products, and like the magic of chocolate, I totally believe in that too.
Paper packages tied up with strings, these are a few of my favorite things.
There are no accidents.
This is
wrong. You don't have the most incredible night of your life and then leave it all to chance, do you?
See this book?
I do.
Tonight when I get home, I'm gonna write my name and number inside it, and then first thing tomorrow morning, I'm gonna sell it to a used bookstore.
What happens if I meet somebody before I find it?
You won't.
That's just crazy.
Hey, it's Sarah. My name's Sarah.
Serendipity is so interesting to me because it really talks about the element of destiny in life. How much is predestined? How many things are already written in the stars?
I feel so lucky that I got to spend some quality time with my 2 children this year. I hope this season is full of joy and magic for you. Wishing you all a Merry, Merry Christmas.
But what animal are you thinking of when you say Galapagos?
Tortoise, tortoise.
It wasn't the right architect.